Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, what did I tell you now? What did I tell you about chasing that bag now? Y'all see R. Kelly? Hmm? Hmm? Did you see him? Hmm? Did you see him? Hmm? Did y'all see R. Kelly in that explosive interview with Gayle King? Hmm? With Oprah's Gayle King? Did y'all see that? This man appeared, I mean, just causing a pure scene. Okay, talking to everybody but Gayle. Okay, she's calm, trying to get the man to communicate. Up here putting on, y'all know now, this man is an entertainer now. Don't forget that. That's what they get paid to do. Okay, they get paid to entertain. All right. This man has perfected his craft. Okay, like most of us, he has perfected the craft of being someone that he's not. You feel what I'm saying? So he's an entertainer. All this yelling and screaming and the crying, it's like I just get that, that manipulative crying, like them crocodile tears, you know what I mean? Like you can just cut it off and on like a faucet, you know what I'm saying? Like these aren't steady streaming tears, you know what I'm saying? This man is not, it's like certain things that she says or asks, certain questions that she asks him triggers him, triggers that emotion. You know what I'm saying? Like specific things, like the things that we would normally be upset about, like his kids and his money, you know what I mean? And like possibly going to jail for the rest of your life. Those are the things this man is crying about. This man is not crying tears for these women. Now, don't get me wrong here. Okay. I don't believe all of them. I absolutely do not. Either I don't believe them or I believe them, but I also know that it was like a barter system. You were getting something too, whether it was time, money, companionship. They were getting something. Some of them were getting something too. But those minors, him taking advantage of and mentally manipulating those minors, I'm not with it, okay? But all these women that have been hurt and damaged, the families and the lives, that's not why he's crying those tears. Did y'all see when he stood up yesterday? And stood up in front of Gayle like he was really about to swing on somebody. She's talking about she didn't move because she never felt like she was in danger. The only thing she thought could happen is that he was so irate that he could possibly hit her by accident. I'm backing up for Gayle. You sit there, you want to, and get knocked out, you're going to be on Surviving R. Kelly too. Girl, no, absolutely not. Listen, he's talking about he's the mother of his kids is out here ruining his name. I don't have any money because people are stealing from me. People were stealing from me. I had no idea, which I believe that. That is probably true. Now, I don't know how much truth or lies there are to it, but I believe some of that, a little snippet of it, because we all felt like he was getting taken advantage of anyway, because the man can't read or write. You know what I mean? Like, he's on a certain level. So it's not hard to take advantage of someone that's ignorant. It's easy to take advantage of an ignorant person. That's why you're not gonna get over on me, my love. Absolutely not. But I can believe that people were stealing his money. I believe it. Hmm. But then he says that the mother of his kids, how can he work and pay his bills and everything? If the mother of his kids, how can he pay child support if she's slandering him and ruining his name? And boy, if you don't take some responsibility for your actions and get out of here, you really expect us to believe that these girls, 22 and 23 years old, been with you all these years, and you waited until they were able to legally consent before y'all pumped each other? Ain't no way. Y'all was already pumping. Okay. I believe the girl's daddy when he said he found them text messages after the first meeting that the girl, I think Azriel had. They was already pumping. Okay. Up in the hotel room, trapped in the closet. All right. So ain't nobody. R. Kelly must think we got 0 vision around here. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I got 4 eyes right here. Then I got a couple more up in here. You ain't finna fool me, Kelly. Okay? He acting more like Kelly than Robert. He need to chill. All that irate. This is not making anybody believe you anymore, Robert. Nobody believes you anymore. This is actually making it worse. I, for once, agree with Charlemagne when he said, I don't even know why he did this interview. If R. Kelly is not going to come to a new interview, and be like, I admit it. Okay? All right? If he don't really admit what he did for real, ain't nobody trying to, why y'all still wasting time on this? I don't even understand why we're still wasting time. You know, everybody want to satisfy the people. And as y'all can see, we better be praying for them. I don't know how many of y'all, my prayer warriors out there. I don't know how many of y'all actually pray for celebrities, but they need it. They need it. They really, we need to pray for some of them too. We need to get Miss Clara from War Room, because that had to be the most powerful prayer. Man. But we need to pray for R. Kelly, because he is, some people compensate ignorance with money. Okay? That man has been compensating all his life because he felt stupid. That man had low self-esteem, no self-worth, no value. He realized he could sing, okay, and felt like he couldn't do anything else. So he said, let me take advantage of this. Then he realized that sex sells, okay. That man capitalized on what he knew, all right? And then whatever issues, money magnifies mess. Y'all, listen, keep chasing the bag out here in these streets, okay? Make that money. Don't let it make you. You understand? That man learned how to make money using sex. And because of his lack of self-worth and feeling like he had no value whatsoever, because men do it too, and the fact that he felt like he had nothing to offer a woman like me, because he could have never pulled me, even when I was 12, 13 years old, I would have looked at him like a pure fool. If you don't get away from me, sir, stranger danger, stranger danger. 13 years old, I sure would. Sure would. If you're being long enough, you know I'm not lying. I'll do it now. 32 years old, I will stranger danger right now. Don't do that. I don't know you. Okay, sir, you too big to be coming up trying to what? Got your people calling me. That's some mental stuff going on. But that's for another video, because them parents and I just don't. Some stuff just don't make no sense. Some stuff just don't make sense. Some stuff makes no sense so much that it makes sense so much that it don't make any sense. Sometimes 2 + 2 = 5. I know I lost you. Just come on. Let's just go back. I know I lost you, okay? Let's just go back. This man been compensating all his life. He felt stupid. He felt like he had no value, no worth. He's been molested. Bruh, listen. I don't think y'all realize, okay? Being molested already confuses your immature mind about sex, sexuality, what sex is for, what sex means, confusing sex with love. You know, before a lot of men, when they get molested, they because they already aren't really as emotional, right? But they're innocent children, they are confused as well. And being that they're supposed to be the I'm not gonna say like predator, but you know what I mean. Like they're supposed to what's the word? Listen, I know the word. The Bible says when a man findeth the wife, he findeth the good thing. Okay, so they both out here looking, getting themselves together so they can find their wife. Okay, all that R. Kelly, he didn't have any. He felt like he didn't have anything else to offer, and then he wasn't mature enough mentally to be with somebody like me that has a stable mindset. Like I'm secure in who I am. I don't need him to make me feel whole. I'm whole by myself already. So he took advantage of that. And even one of the guys in the documentary said he felt like he was able to relate to them better, right? And that makes sense, right? With his choices and his decisions, and allowing other people to manipulate and take advantage of him as well. He don't even know how to protect himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, the man is sick and sad. He needs 3 things, okay? Let me tell you what he needs. 3 things. 3 things that R. Kelly needs, all right? Number 1, he needs to be locked up. You feel me? I know Wendy, I done lost respect for her as a credible or integral. How do you say the thing? You know what I'm talking about? Her journalistic integrity. Because I don't really. It's judgment to me when you can't speak from the inside out. I think that's judgment. You know what I mean? You can have an opinion about something based on how you feel personally about it. That's judgment to me. But anyway, she said she doesn't want to see him go to jail or something like that. She don't think he needs to be locked up, or I don't know. I do. I believe he needs to go to jail. But my problem with that is that they call jail a rehabilitation center, but they don't rehabilitate nobody. It's like one big gigantic timeout, especially for black people. Okay. So miss me with the whole rehabilitation stuff. Okay. If there was a real rehab, okay, because I visited somebody in rehab. I also know what it takes. I know some substance abuse counselors, okay, and they have steps that they take. Okay, you have to complete one step before you can go to the next step. You understand what I'm saying? And you're not complete until you're done. Okay, if it was a real rehabilitation, they would have some steps you have to take while you're incarcerated. All right, and if you don't finish those steps, if your time comes for you to be released and you're not done, you ain't going nowhere until you finish these steps. It may not work for everybody, but it's a start. You understand what I'm saying? But it's really just one big timeout. It's just really one. They just capitalize off of it. Okay, let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. Hey, let's just be real. Y'all already know what it is. So I believe he should go to jail, but they need to really put in place some classes or something. And that brings me to number 2. He needs some mental health help. Serious boy, Robert. He needs some serious mental health help for real. Like that man. I bet nobody has ever sat down with this man and had a legitimate conversation with him regarding his childhood. I ain't talking about these old rinky-dink raggedy interviews that are edited, jump cut, and stuff is missing. We sitting here trying to piece stuff together. That's why we some fools now trying to piece together media all the time, looking stupid, not realizing that it's more that goes on behind the scenes. But anyway, we sitting there looking stupid, trying to piece things together, and we know nothing. Okay, nobody has dived into this man's. I don't know if he's had therapy or not, but I'm talking about some serious, like you have like mandatory, like bruh, he needs to be a registered sex offender. Okay, I hate it that he has kids, bruh, but I'm telling you, I just don't think that what parent is responsible for just their kids. The village, they got your kids, okay? Because apparently you didn't have them. Let me get to them. I'll hook them up, hook them right on up. Grandkids too. I got you. I'll babysit your grandkids and they'll learn. They'll be on track. But he needs to be a registered sex offender. And I know I said 3, but I'm really 4 because I didn't have registered sex offender in there. That's another thing that needs to happen. And then hold on. Registered sex offender. He need to go to jail. He needs some serious mental health help. And he needs some prayer. That's the last thing. This man need to go to church or something. I don't know what y'all believe in. But I have faith in my God that he can do something for this man if he really put his heart and soul into it. If he can be honest with himself about who he is, right? And if he can somehow be delivered from these demons, oh my God, these gotta be demons on you, telling you to go out here and talk to little girls. And you grown. What time is it? 5:15. You are a grown up. Okay? And yeah, I did fall asleep in my shirt last night, yeah. But you are grown up. Why are you out here trying to talk to little girls? And that also goes on to make you question, like we all have said, his camp and everyone around him. That makes me question everybody. Andrea Kelly, all of them. I mean, I don't really question them because I don't really put that much energy into it, but it's unbelievable. I'm not just going to go by what they're saying. None of them. I mean, nobody. Gayle, nobody. I was not there. I know nothing about nothing. Okay? I don't know anything about what happened in the moment. But I do not believe for 1 second. I'm not that stupid. My spirit of discernment tells me somebody ain't lying on R. Kelly. Listen to his music. Okay? Look at his videos. The man be pumping every time on the stage. What kind of foolishness is that? Gonna go over to Africa. What was he at? Nigeria? I can't remember. Do you got your passports? Did you get your shots? Do y'all wanna come back to America with Robert? What kind of mess? Bruh. Come on now. I do believe that most people that think they're sane are not. Because I know people think I'm crazy, but I think I'm sane because I don't live for people. I think when you don't live for people, you good. But he was. Living for people will drive you crazy. Chasing a bag, that's the same as living for people, because what you chasing the bag for, other than to get money, other than to buy things so that you can show off and stunt for people? Because if you're out here trying to change the world, you're going to use your gifts, and you're going to do that when you don't have money, right? You don't have to wait until you get it, or you don't just try to get it to money magnifies mess, okay? If you whack, it's going to make you whacker, all right? You're going to be so lame out here in these streets with a bunch of money. If you're on drugs, you may overdose, okay? If you get a bunch of money and you have not healed from your problems. If you are arrogant, my God, don't you get a bag, boy, your pride is going to be your downfall. If you have trauma, if you have not healed from this stuff, I think money, when money is your motivation, I never think it's a good thing. I just don't. I thought somebody was standing behind me. Boy. Well, listen, that's what I think about the interview. All of that was, to me, was a show, bro. I'm telling you, like, he made me think about Denzel in Training Day. Yeah. He did a good job, okay? He may not be able to sing anywhere else, but he might get a YouTube. He might get a YouTube. If he gets a YouTube, somebody may watch. He can document his journey. And I know y'all probably think I'm playing, right? And I kind of sort of am a little bit, because I'm a fool, but he need to get himself together and, like, get out here in these streets and do something different with himself. Like, he's not old. He's like 3. You can change, Rob. You can change, Rob. Or quit with all that pumping all the time. Anyway, listen, I have to go, guys, because on Fridays, as long as my baby has a good week at school, I fix him breakfast in bed. I forgot last Friday, and Saturday morning he was like, girl, since you forgot my breakfast yesterday, what you think about this morning? So I'm gonna go ahead and fix his breakfast. Plus, he has a spelling test every Friday, and when your second grader gets a separate test, with third grade words than the other second graders, you got to make sure he's ready. You got to make sure he has his fuel, his energy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't bragging, but I'm bragging. But I am. But I'm just saying. I may do a video on some free things you can do, different ideas and things you can do for your kids. Make them feel special, make them feel loved out here in these streets, make them feel so loved that there's not a human out here, a grown up out here that can lure them in, because children be looking for love too sometimes when they don't get it. And I ain't gonna have that for my child. Ain't no rkelly's about to get out here and have my baby thinking that they can give him something better than I can. Absolutely not. Because all my help coming from the Lord. All right, so I love y'all from the inside out. I love you from the inside out. Hey. And I will talk to y'all later, okay? Bye.